Hello, this is wmpyr here to talk about the straight blast technique. The straight blast is Bruce Lee's evolved version of the Wing Chun chain punch for Jeet Kune Do, right? And the Jeet Kune Do version of the chain punch, which is the straight blast, is suited for someone like Bruce Lee. In other words, you don't have to be necessarily superhuman like Bruce Lee, but if you are very athletic, if you are very strong, very powerful, very quick, very explosive, then doing the straight blast may work out for you. If you hit really hard, all these things that are a plus. If you have those things, then doing the straight blast might work very, very well for you. Now, if you are on the weaker side, or you're older, or you have certain injuries, things of that nature where you are not super athletic, maybe you're out of shape, then the Wing Chun way, the chain punch, might be the better alternative. Anyway, essentially, both of them have something in common, which the core concept is the same. It is aggressively going after your opponent with an incredible amount of barrage of punching. That essentially is what it is, whether it's the chain punch or whether it is the straight blast. And the world famous Jeet Kune Do instructor Paul Vunak, he had said that a perfect example of the straight blast in the world of MMA is Vitor Belfort versus Vanderlei Silva. If you haven't seen it, please, I also recommend you to check it out. And it pretty much looks like what you would expect the straight blast to look like. Now, this is where the conspiracy theory that I have is going to come in. And the question is that being used in today's MMA? And if you ask instructor Paul Vunak, I believe his answer is it has been used, but it's not used commonly. That it's kind of a rare thing. That they haven't quite caught up onto it. That's kind of his point of view. And this is where my conspiracy theory comes in, and I would have to say that the straight blast is used in today's MMA frequently. And I know that's crazy. That's crazy sounding. And look, I'm not here to argue with instructor Paul Vunak. In fact, if you guys had to listen to either him or myself, please listen to him. He's world famous. He's been doing it way longer than I have. I mean, he is instructor of instructors, okay? So definitely listen to him. I'm just offering a different point of view. And if this can some way, shape, or form help you, whether you're going to become a better fighter or become better in self-defense, then hey, that's what this is about, okay? And if it doesn't, don't worry about it, right? Anyway, in my opinion, it is used frequently today in today's MMA. Then people are going to be like, well, if that's the case, please name examples. What matches? You said frequent, so there should be tons. And yeah, there are tons. The reason why you don't recognize it, the reason why you don't see it, is because it's evolved. It has evolved so it doesn't look like what you're looking for. And the best way I could explain that is I was just talking to my buddy the other day, and this is the best example I could give you guys is during the Vietnam War when they were using the M16, one of the settings is single shot, bop, 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 and the other setting was fully automatic, so brrr, right? Okay, it's a machine gun, right? Now, when you have two people, imagine the Vietnam jungle and two people shooting at each other, right? And they don't have skill. So in that situation, one person's doing single fire, bam, 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 and the other person's going brrr, fully automatic. The fully automatic person without a doubt, it's going to have the advantage. Okay, they're just, you know, relentlessly shooting. But once skill comes in, then things really start to change. And then being fully automatic actually has disadvantages. You're going to obviously spend all of your ammo faster. You could end up being a danger to you and your teammates. You're going to end up shooting a little bit more wild and stuff like that. So uh, they evolved it and changed it to where 3 shots, pop, 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 instead of the fully automatic. And this is the exact same thing with the straight blast. So the straight blast and the Wing Chun chain punch would be fully automatic. And you mow people down with this relentless, savage punching, okay? But then, for today's MMA, they evolved it to where now it's like three hits. Pop, 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 pop. 3-4 hits. Therefore, you don't recognize it, because if you're looking for a chain punch, you might go, maybe there needs to be 5, 6, 8 shots. And if that's not what you're seeing, then it's just regular boxing to you, and therefore you're missing it. But if you're charging in with 3-4 shots, to me, that is the straight blast. It's just evolved. Once again, it's changed to where, just like the M16, and it just makes total sense. And in fact, in today's MMA, it's even further evolved than that, in my opinion. Now they do the 3 shots and a kick. They do the 3 shots, and then they go into a Muay Thai head clinch and they start throwing knees. They do the 3 shots, and now they go into the head clinch and then switch it into a takedown. So there's so much more that they're doing, but it's all while they're charging in the entire time and running over or to overrun the opponent, and to completely dominate and crush them with these techniques, chaining these techniques together. That's what we're seeing in today's MMA. The Vanderlei Silva, who was the victim of Vitor Belfort's straight blast, that guy, his punching is also now where there's a combo that he does when he goes in, and there's a combo that he does when he's countering. And when he goes in, he'll throw like a straight punch, and then the next one immediately is more of a coming around swinging type punch. And it is relentless, and he could also change that into a full-blown takedown as well. He just changed it all together the whole time, pretty much going straight in at the opponent. He might switch angles, but he's still aggressively going into the opponent, and he has the devastating knees that come with it. That you could see it in the Quinton Rampage Jackson fights, where he did it twice in Pride. But anyway, yeah, so the straight blast, in my opinion, is frequently done in today's MMA world, but it is an evolved version. And that is my conspiracy theory for you guys today. Just keep it fun, and, try to have an open mind, and let's not go dark, because the world is kind of messed up right now. So we got to do everything we can to keep things positive. So that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.